Okay, technical issues over.
Brock, what do you know about the serpent in the lake?
I know he's too damn big.
Alright.
Oh yeah, that'll do. Yeah, that works. Got it. Alright, I got the cable to reach. Nice work. Well, it's my own stupidity that got me in here in the first place, so. At least it didn't take ages to resolve this. It was just like a minute. Is he gonna be the boy who cried wolf? Oh, I love that animation so much.
Did I do okay?
A decent start.
Just can't straight up give him a compliment. Alright, well, let's get back to this. Is that what I think it is? No, it's not. Still.
What happened to these people?
Follow the clues.
Okay. Well, scorch marks. They're all grouped together. So maybe they were hiding from some kind of fire breather.
Oh fuck, it's a dragon.
But they died anyways.
Ah, what? Was not ready for that.
Boy, over here.
Yes, sir.
Well?
Curse the Dwarf King. Bane of mankind.
He's just warped
Sounds
forward.
like he wasn't a very good king. I wonder why they hated him so much.
They are dead now.
Over here.
Does it matter?
No, I'm just curious.
Curiosity is dangerous, boy. Stay focused.
More lore. These are effectively doors. Like if you think of Zelda, that's the doors here. Excuse me, Father, while I phase through space. Father, I have acquired the ability to phase through space. Are you proud of me, Father? Shut up, boy. Boys do not need encouragement. True warriors do not need kind words. A true warrior bends the fabric of the universe and shuts the fuck up about it.
How do you even begin to build statues this big?
Dwarves are resourceful creatures. Annoying, but resourceful.
I guess they must have been pretty important dwarves.
There's a statue. Father, I traveled to the 4th dimension. Am I ready yet?
Whoa, here it is.
No, boy.
It's gotta
A
have
true
a leak.
warrior travels in 6
Somewhere.
dimensions and shuts the fuck up about it. I swear that's going to be the thing now. Oh no. I saw. Ah! Oh. Oh boy! Father, I'm still alive. Are you proud of me yet? Shut up, boy. A true warrior leaves his dad's corpse and shuts the fuck up about it. I'm not gonna get tired of this. Where is it? Oh, there. Nope. 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 Okay, now I know. Now I know. Don't go up the hill yet. We go here first. Wait. Shit. But this is a fair fight now. Same thing as before, just stay back. Oh, hey, not death, not death.
All set. Lista.
Alright, that wasn't too bad. I bet you there's one more up the hill.
His father's grave. Find anything good?
Perhaps.
Father, we're going to bring down that statue, right?
Shut up, boy. A real warrior loots graves and gives no fucks about it and shuts the fuck up about it. Oh dear. How do we take the statue down? Oh, I see.
There it goes. How's he planning on doing this himself? It looks about ready to topple over.
Oh, there's one more chain up there. I mean, very slipshod construction. Hang on, I need to get that thing. No! Oh, how did that miss? I'm being impatient. Further back. No. What? Wait, what? What? That hit. There was a clang. That hit. There was a sound effect of collision. Why? Okay, hang on. But here. Oh, the bloom. Jeez. What do you mean? Am I not strong enough to shatter it? Probably a bad idea to stand directly in front of it. What am I missing? What am I missing? What haven't I hit? The statue should have toppled over. Is there something I'm not seeing here? Where am I missing a part? Oh. There.
He wasn't so tough.
Gods do not fall this easily, boy.
I know. I was just joking.
Nor are they a joking matter.
Sorry.
I like the sternness. I can't believe I just can't shatter this. Why? For some reason, attacking his armpit was like the last piece of structural integrity. What is with the glowing lake here?
Father, why did the gods cause so much trouble for us?
Because that is their nature.
But with all that power, you would think at least some of them would try to make life better for people.
And yet, the gods continue to spread misery. This is life, boy.
I guess. Oh, there's more gold here. I guess let's go back.
Down there. You want a beach here?
Okay, there is a waypoint. That's
Can you
good.
hear that?
Just in case there's something behind me. Ow, ow, ow. Oh, piss off. It's not fair. Is that it? Oh, there's one more over there. Get him! Ah! I thought I did that well.
That was difficult.
You don't know how countering feels in this game, but it feels so good when it connected in the old games. This is good when you get a parry, but I haven't figured out the timing on it. I think the most visceral feeling is when you do one of those grab moves and finish them off. Damn it. Don't go anywhere.
Ready?
I mean, I do vaguely remember, like, the God of War I played. I remember he was on the boat. I don't know which one that was. He's on a boat at some point.
Betray us to me.
Imagine if he was on the boat all
Boy.
along.
Sir,
Second one? Ah, okay.
Ah, I was wondering about this. Is that a dragon? I've never seen one so close.
Wait, really? Okay. No, we don't know what this does. Or any way to stop it. I get the feeling I'm not supposed to be here. It's just a hunch.
Watch out for the dragon breath.
I am a wary boy.
This feels very... maybe not right now. Okay, there is collateral damage, thankfully. Ow! Yeah, maybe this isn't the wisest move. Oh well.
A chained dragon?
These are my mistakes to make.
This dragon is dangerous.
Not very many years. This must have been a small settlement.
It's still shooting me. Let's go back to that other dude. I feel like this is not right. This doesn't seem... Oh, shit. Well... Oh, the seals.
The dragon shrine. Mother had a story about 3 chained dragons in Midgard. The shrine must be related.
There were 3 runes on the pedestal.
I thought if I did it 2 or 3 of them.
It does not concern us.
I know, but Mother would have wanted.
If we free this dragon, is it going to be on
Guard your
our
emotions,
side?
boy. Your enemies will not hesitate to use them against you.
Yes, sir.
Alright.
Oh. I guess this actually was a pretty big settlement.
No longer.
Nope. Watch out for the explosions. Ah. How did that miss? Got him. Where's the other one? There. Okay, what are we looking for here? There. But I don't think that's the dragon one. This is just to get out. Let's not get out yet. you talking about? Damn, this kid and his fake out. So the music is so serious right now. Very ominous. Out of the way, kid.
Up ahead. We attack?
Yes.
Prepare yourself.
I love how little that did. Get rid of the annoying one. Oh, you want a fist fight? Alright.
3 more and we're done.
Rip him apart! Alright, what's the go here? It says C. What? TR. It's none of these symbols though. What does this do?
Looks like the runes on the right side fell off.
Oh.
They must be around here somewhere.
Okay, well. We can either spend time looking for him, or through trial and error, we can just be like, fuck it, brute force the thing. I mean, how many combinations could there be?
Yes, sir. Hold on. Let me read this.
That was a sneaky one. Alright. Well. Look, it can't be R. Oh, we're brute forcing this, for sure. Josh. This is science and trial and error. Eventually we will get the right combination, kid.
There's one.
Fuck yeah, brute force. That's fine. Oh. 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 Okay, so this it's cheese proof. That reveals 1. Lame. Oh, N. It's behind us. And then the other one. Wow, did I really... Was it really all just here? Ha 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 ha. That's funny. Yeah, but what about the rest of it then? probably just gonna sit here and brute force this, like, just go. I can't think of a better way to do this. Unless the other ones are unrelated. It's probably like all four have to be in the right spot, so we're gonna leave this for now. Hey. Why can't I target this? Oh, come on. There. Was it because that dude was there? We'll be fine.
I thought you said it'd be dangerous to destroy the other ones.
If it was your mother's wish.
Yeah.
You are too eager, boy. It may attack us, and we will be forced to kill it.
Oh, good point. I'll be ready.
Yeah, we're gonna kill a dragon, boy. You best be ready. Oh shit. Of course it wouldn't be straightforward. Okay. Next one. Doesn't really do anything though. Alright, one more. Where's this last one? I would have thought it would have been down here. Oh yeah, there's still the cave. Okay. Oh. Ah! Where's the kid? I hear us yelling from a distance. Okay, let's look carefully. Or we could just indiscriminately attack every single stone I see. Scorched earth policy. Every stone must go. Where is he? I hear him, but I don't see him. Oh, magically appears on my back. Father, I have mastered the act of teleportation. Are you proud of me? Shut up, boy. A true warrior teleports and gives no fucks. Yeah. I'm guessing that's what it lifts up. Okay, hang on. Yeah, but now... Ah, there. Got it. It had to have been close. I like the music in this. Oh no. I feel like I should be facing one problem at a time here. Like, that is a problem for another day.
Ooh, good find.
It's gotta be close. Like, where have I missed it? It's gotta be nearby. This. Anything. Where's this last one? Alright, there's something here. How do we get up there? Looking carefully. It's gotta be that doorway. Oh. Okay. Is that chest open now? Where was the chest? There it is. Alright, what is it? A blood meat, I mean Bundaberg horn. So the only thing I haven't solved is this. It's through that gate. How do we get through this gate? I can see it from here. Can I not throw the hammer, the axe through this, like some trick shot? Like, can I trick shot this?
That's the last one.
Oh my god.
Now we find out if dragons can be grateful or not.
Get the fuck out, that actually worked. Was that meant to work? I can't believe that actually worked.
Please don't eat us. Please don't eat us.
Boy, prepare yourself.
I can't believe that actually worked.
You're welcome.
Sprinting for 3 seconds grants an unstoppable aura, preventing interruptions by enemy attacks. Cool. So what about the door then? That is a pretty cool perk, yeah. But the door. How was I actually supposed to do this? I mean, it's clear I'm meant to go in here, but... I'm worried there's something else important there. Increases the damage of axe throws by... Ooh. I do like my axe throws. Well, now that we have time, don't have to worry about this.
More of those. Good.
I mean, do we just do different... NF? Can we? I don't think we can. There's gotta be more than one combination to this. But I haven't seen anywhere else that gives clues. I was admittedly busy running around trying not to die. So I guess let's see if we can spot any clues. I definitely feel like I cheesed that. Like, there was no way that that was the way you were supposed to do that. I'm definitely going to take up the axe throwing one. I don't know, should I explore and try to figure that out, or just say fuck it and just assume there's nothing good there? And that it just leads back around to the thing I already did. Oh, there is that up there. Ugh. Ugh. Alright. I'll do that at the very least. What? Or is it just already, it's already open? Well, that's nice. Okay. This is gonna suck. Oh, no, straight away. Free. No. No fight required. Good. I don't know, I reckon just leave it. Is this me being lazy? Alright, I'll tell you what, I'll do one more lap. If there's no obvious clue, then we'll just leave.
There's something over there.
Where? What are you pointing out? The thing is, I don't know where to find the remaining two. Gotta get all four right. Oh. Hang on.
Wait for me.
Maybe. Oh. I just thought of something. Maybe I don't have to find the rest. Maybe that represents a starting point, and then all I have to do now is just hit each one with the axe once to rotate it. So that is the starting position of the lock, and then you just hit it once each time and rotate it. So you go 1, 1. One. Why is that not working? Hang on. Oh. What?
Huh?
Yeah, huh, indeed. Oh, it's stuck. Why is it stuck? That's interesting. Why is it stuck? Alright, maybe there's more to this than I thought. Keep rotating.
What do they say, boy?
True. It means to believe or to have faith in.
Did I just have
They
the
still have
wrong
faith in
symbol
it,
the whole time?
Even after he got so many of them killed?
It is a command to have faith despite his failures.
Wow. That's pretty apt. To have faith despite failures. It's kind of incredible.
Not bad, right?
You still have much to learn.
Oh. Ah, no. Wait, what? How did I one-shot that thing? It's purple. Oh, come on.
One more for the collection.
Oh shit, I'm so low. No more enemies, please. Oh. Okay, that'll help. Eh. Ah! Oh, dial! No, fuck!
Father, get out of there! Look at this place.
I got what I deserved.
What if a dwarf built it? They must have been impressive back when he ruled.
That's funny. Just don't get too comfortable. Don't assume victory. Just because you do something that feels clever. What is this? Oh, look at what it is. It's a I definitely 100% cheese this. That's pretty funny. Greatest trick shot of my life. So that's how you were supposed to do it. The things look like giant rats.
I'm out of breath. I think we have a complete set of those now.
Damn it, kid.
Here. Boy.
Yes, sir.
Read it. What is that up ahead? That feels... Okay.
The Dwarf King made his subjects hunt dragons and other monsters for him? Some king, huh?
A trap I can take advantage of. There's a chest there. Alright. I'm ready.
Right behind!
One dead.
I'll knock him down! Taster!
Good job, kid!
Yes, it's working!
Dude, the fact that he's tripping him over, that makes it super useful. Okay, how do we get up here? Oh. Easy. I just love that he just smashes open the chest, just puts his fist right through it. It's a boss. It's a boss.
You may want to see this. Looks like that lever over there will free him.
He will attack.
I know, but it feels wrong to keep something caged like this.
Your emotions again, boy. Ignore them and ready yourself.
Okay.
Oh. Guess there's no choice in the matter, huh? Okay, hang on. Nah. What was it? It was the throwing one. I think it was oh, we got a bunch of this. We should probably level this up. Requires X upgrade 3. I mean, I haven't been purchasing stuff. Yeah. Let's get a couple of these. Shield. Creates a massive concussive blast on impact that sends enemies flying into the air. Double tap to break an enemy's block. Alright, that seems good. Counterattack, yeah. That looks cool. But I won't invest in that. It's a lot of points. Oh, it's just another one of these things. Oh, okay. Trust in the boomerang. We'll go God of War mode. Now. Back. And we'll just charge it again. I gotta remember to use the kid. It's alright, you got this. Oh shit. Get him!
Think you got him.
So we freed him to brutally murder him.
Skill is improving. You fought well, Atreus.
Thank you, Father.
Unleash a powerful attack that inflicts stunned damage and knocks back nearby enemies. Also has a passive effect that reduces this talisman's cooldown on successful blocks and parries. No. The moment we get back, we're gonna totally get the axe throw one. Wait, was there another door? Yeah. Oh. What? I thought it was another one of those spy. Leviathan's Wake, a powerful axe throw that plows through many enemies in its path. Okay. That I want. We'll definitely get that. That's pretty cool. Does a lot of damage. More stun. Aimed area. I don't know. I don't mind this one, to be honest. I think, like, we don't want everything to be a throw. Like, this is a nice clear one. I'm upgrading this. I like that attack. That's pretty cool. You'll hear crows.
Fresh air feels good.
So this is how it's supposed to go. Instead of the way I did it. Alright, well, I guess that was worth it. We did get a bit out of it.
What happened to all the people who lived here?
Follow the clues, boy.
Right. Follow the clues. Okay, so there was an evil dwarf king, and he made all these people hunt monsters. The people put them in cages, and then I don't know.
We are missing a clue.
Back inside the castle?
No. There is nothing more for us inside.
Oh, good.
But stay alert for chained dragons, boy. Perhaps you'll uncover more about this dwarf king.
I guess this is like a little side story. It's pretty neat. Yeah, we should probably get back. In hindsight, maybe I should have fast traveled. Yeah, I mean, I wish there would be more banter while they're in the boat. I can't believe those are the only stories you had to tell. Where the fuck am I going? What? How did I even get in here? Oh. Yeah. Let's go. Go all the way back. We should be able to upgrade when we get to the end here. I can hear it already.
What's it gonna be this time?
Okay, Talisman. Tell him to upgrade. Yeah. Talisman. Unleash a powerful attack that inflicts stun and also knocks back nearby enemies. Has a passive effect that reduces the cooldown on successful blocks and parries. Yeah. Not enough resource. I don't think we got waist armor yet. Craft it.
Bear it with the pride. What you need? Anything
Already got
else
into
for
that.
you? Now about that other thing.
What other thing? There is no other thing. Okay. Go to sockets. There we go. Increases all axe throws by 6%. That's what we want. In you go. What we got in here? I mean, I don't want to go super defensive. Not that one. That one hasn't really helped that much. Let's go with that one.
Let's sort you out.
Can't upgrade it yet. Can upgrade this though.
Very proud of you, son of a bitch. You take care now.
Now this has a talisman slot. Go, gift of defense. Alright, cool. Is there a fast travel point here? No, there is not. Let's go see that guy. Anyone know any stories? So we can tell them while we're on the boat. Kinda missed the storytelling.
Waterfall. Sure is beautiful.
Pocket! Jeez. Alright, there we go. You're stumped. Come on, there's gotta be like a children's story. What about the story of the bunyip?
You there? Have you just...
The statue stands no longer, Spirit.
Then my bond to this realm is severed, and I am off to find the real God of Thunder. He will know retribution. My deepest gratitude.
Off he goes. Brave guy. Went to look for Thor on his own.
That's all well and good, but
Fool.
now
The spirit leave us.
An
Oh.
offering to one of the gods.
Can we use it?
No, but perhaps the dwarves can.
am I really this stupid and this was the way to get here? This whole time? Greatly increases defense while blocking. Is it locked by? Oh. Rune? No. Oh, it's locked by that. We don't know how to destroy that yet. I'm still missing one piece of the translator thing. Rune. Okay. I mean, I guess let's go to the objective. Maybe that's the way forward. Where have I missed one? I can't imagine it'd be that far away. Imagine if this is like a super long-term thing and I'm just worrying about this for no reason. Otherwise, if there's no clue here, I'll go back to that other area. Any luck?
I still can't read these.
Hmm. Alright. Back outside it is. This is such a lengthy process.
Hey, Brock. We found something interesting.
Wait.
You now. Well, color me in.
Damn it. No. Exit. Does he have something to say?
Could you take a look at...
Tyr would have been pleased as peaches knowing these offerings were being turned to armor.
Did you know him? What was he like?
Never you mind, boy. Tyr's dead. Best not to dig up the past.
The dwarf speaks wisely, for once.
That's it? Okay. Nothing important. Did I... Or did he say it was one way, I guess? Ugh. Ugh. Gotta go back out on the boat! This is driving me nuts. Like, how have I not found all of them yet? Like, I thought for sure that would have been the end of it there.
That's some statue. Who built it, you think?
I do not know.
Yes. Another short conversation. Great. Not one for small talk, huh? I can appreciate that, but... Gotta talk about something. Oh, this is the witch's cave, which we don't want. Okay, if you could have the power of any god in any mythos, what would it be? Trying to think, like... I mean, the hammer's pretty cool, but I don't know. I think we can do better than that. It'd be the party dude, Dionysus. You'd just take the immortality and eternal youth. But isn't there like a bit of a downside to that? I feel like that's such a like rookie's mistake when it comes to grant me a wish type deals. Depends, like eternal life, does that mean you're indestructible? Like, if you were to, say, get dragged into the sun, would that end your life? Or would it be that you survived the thing? Like, it would have to be a series of things where, like, you're indestructible, cannot be reduced to nothing, and you don't feel any pain. You don't want to be indestructible, huh? So what, like, fly into the sun when it's all done? It's like, alright, I'm done. Into the sun. It looks like there's... trying to find out where to go. Why is that marked? That's the turtle tree. Almost looks like you can come out that way. Weird. If you've seen The Good Place, there's like a good solution to that. That show that's like about those people that are tricked that they're in heaven. Good Place was a good show. I mean, without saying the spoiler, but yeah. I've been here before. Where have I not been? I'm missing one more piece of the puzzle. Maybe I should go back out the way. I think I've been here before already. It doesn't say new dock, so if it doesn't say new dock, I've definitely been here. And there's no way into here. There's definitely an entrance, but there's just no way through. What about, like, if they perfect the technology to upload consciousness into a machine? So that you could travel space. That's a trap? How so?
I see some loot up there.
I mean, it's the same idea behind, like, cryo technology. People freezing themselves in the hope that when they get unfrozen, whatever affliction they have is gone. Or treatable. Or they just want to wake up in the future, which, I don't know. I'm gonna have more of a look around here. Whatever ends up in the computer isn't you, just a copy. You don't get to do shit except die, while something else with your memories goes about its day. But then, what about teleportation then? I mean, true teleportation isn't a thing. Like, it's about deconstructing and reconstructing. Same thing. So you wouldn't teleport on the basis that you're not really yourself. Like, what if you're not even aware of it? Damn, what's the name of that show that has Paul Rudd in it? And it's a concept where he goes to some spa to feel better. And then what they've actually done is clone him. I forget the name of it, but that was pretty crazy. Like, the concept of that, like, you go somewhere, you put to sleep, and then you, unbeknownst to you, you've been cloned. Basically that. But, I mean, I guess is there a downside? Like, aren't you the sum of your memories and experiences? Is it still yourself? It's like, damn it, that thing in WandaVision. That Vision's talking about the boat. And if it's still the boat, if it's getting, like, maintained and the original parts of the boat have been replaced, but is it still the boat? And the answer they settled on was, it's both. They both are and aren't the boat. But you don't wake up in that new body. Yeah, I mean, the machine one, it would have to be like, they would make you, it's not like you're a robot, as in, on the exterior, it'd be like, you know, fake skin and all that. Like, let's make it freaky, right? Realistic as possible. Like, if that were the case. And you could still effectively grow as a person. It's just instead of like a normal brain, it's just, you know, circuitry. Putting your brain in a robot, and that's an idea you could get on board with. So, you draw the line at the brain, so as long as the brain is still intact, then it's fine. But that's the thing, like, an organic structure just cannot survive the test of time. It's gonna decay eventually.
Atreus, here.
Yes, Father.
Oh wait, we've been on this island heaps of time. Like, I guess you'd be putting your brain in a robot body to, like, avoid death or something. Or to rule the world, potentially, but, you know, to each their own. There's nothing else here, is there? Just be like what the flat earthers say, like, all Australians aren't real. What about, say, the concept of time travel? If it were a thing and there was a whole concept of a multiverse, where it's not really time travel, it's that you're traveling to an alternate reality that forks off where you go. Like, let's say you could be given the ability to time travel, but then the end result is you actually can't return ever. It's like, you leaving means you can never return. Would you do it? Like sliders? Yes, exactly like sliders. I don't remember much about that show, but I know that was the concept behind it, as they were trying to find their way home. I don't know if they ever did. I don't think they did. I'm kind of at a loss here, like I don't know where to find this other one. I mean, it doesn't have to be that you're necessarily altering personal experience of yourself. Like, making you take a different path in life. It's more like, in general. Like, let's say you could prevent some tragedy in history from happening. But, you know, the flip side is you can never return home. Like in Dragon Ball, how even though Trunks traveled back to the past, it had no effect on his future. And their purpose was just to create a reality where, you know, the horrible thing didn't happen. Should I just look up where the fuck this thing is? Like, this is driving me nuts. Like, I've gone around this lake I don't know how many times. I'm still no closer to finding it. I have found 3 out of 4. Probably going with no, too much responsibility. Fair enough. I guess it would have to be specific. It'd have to be specific. It'd have to be like either a personal thing or like a world event, you know? Vaguely, I think everyone would say no. The only part I haven't been in is in the Witch's Cave. I thought that might have been the wrong way, but maybe not. If I can't find it out in this next lap, I'm gonna look it up. Otherwise, we're just never gonna progress. Like, this is more obtuse than I would have liked it. I thought when we got the markers it would point things out a bit better, but it hasn't. Okay, so there is this part here, which I didn't actually figure out, like, how to get to the other side of this. Oh, that was a sound effect. I don't think this is anything. I mean, it looks like there's something. What is that sound? Oh, it's this. Let me have a look. I see ruins. But there's no clear way in here. The fact that this is flying around. I bet someone that knows is probably internally screaming like that I've gone past this thing so many times and just haven't stopped and picked it up. I'm gonna try the Witch's Cave. If I don't find it in the Witch's Cave, that's it. I'm looking it up. So this is effectively a reboot, I guess, because it doesn't take place in Greek mythology. It's like Norse now, so... And it's very different gameplay. I mean, it's cool. Sometimes reboots don't work. Alright, is there a series that hasn't been around for a while that you wish they would reboot as a game? Damn it. Get back. It's a continuation rather than a reboot. Really? Okay. Well. Still, it's different enough, right?
I don't think that'll work.
Thanks, kid. Okay, stupid question, Amy, but like these rune things, there's 4 of them, I've found 3. This is driving me nuts. Where the fuck is the last one? I feel like I've been everywhere. So I got the one at the actual temple thing. Yeah, it's like... what is it? I mean, I'll probably look it up. It's to complete the cipher. So you get runes. Fragments of a disc with strange runes on it. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna look it up. Because I've been looking for ages and just... this last one... Let's see. Okay, locations, here we go. It's been over an hour, like, damn, dude. Passage of the Lake of Nine to the Foothills. Cliffs of the Raven. Forgotten Caverns. Witch's Cave. What? It's in the Witch's Cave? Oh. Shit, there's more. What? This can't be right. This isn't helping. Can I mark shit on a map? Just... okay, Cliffs of the Raven. I think I got that one. Okay, I'm pretty sure I got that one. The passage from Lake of the Nine to the Foothills. What? But that's part of... yeah. Am I looking at this right? Hang on. Okay, so one's here apparently, which we can't get at. What? I'm at a loss here. Where it's pointing it out on the map, I'm not sure that's correct. It's weird because it says there's... in what I'm reading, there's 6 spaces, but this is telling me to go to 4. Okay, I mean, I thought this is what we needed to progress the main story, but do we? There should be 4 pieces, not 6. What? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Maybe I'm looking at the wrong thing. Okay, hang on. This seems better. Maybe I was looking at the wrong thing. Okay, the first one can be found at the very beginning of the Foothills. Okay, the second one was found. I think I got that one already. This can only be collected when Atreus has the shock arrow ability. I think this is the one that I'm missing. You leave vaccine? All good, Zoe, all good. Shock arrow. Let's... Oh, fuck me. Is it, like... Hang on. No. Shock arrows, huh? How does he get shock arrows? What's the last major fight I had? I had to get a ring. It was this dude, like...
Looks like the same person as the big statue. Must be a god. Or a king?
The last fight I did, I had to fight this thing and get a ring for this guy.
Now you're talking.
So Brock had a ring. Maybe this is it.
What'll it be, Shorty?
Upgrade it.
Shoot your old man now, or me.
Is this really what all it is? Let's see. Progressing through the story, but that's where I'm stuck. Like, I thought I need to get these runes to progress through the story. Maybe that's where I'm fucking things up. Okay, so to continue the story, it's through this door. Can I open the quest lock? Sure. Path to the mountain. Pass through the tower and caves. And caves. It's gotta be through here. Don't tell me it's through this shit. But I could've sworn I went through here. And this just leads me back. Unless there's something I missed here. Well, I guess there was this thing, but I just couldn't figure it out. What was this?
Oh, what were those things?
This is probably where I fucked up. I didn't continue this part. I just kind of reached this end and I was like, ah.
She was the one
Dead
who
end.
showed me how to disable them. What?
It's just funny to think of her teaching you something.
Yes.
Alright, well done. It only took us like an hour of banter. More than an hour of bantering to get to, but it's fine.
Whoa. Sure is foggy here.
I thought it was connected,
Another
so
door.
it's my bad.
Should we...
No. He is of no consequence.
Hi, excuse me, but, how did you come by that, axe?
That is my concern alone.
And, while I won't dispute that, I know that blade. It was one of ours, but, we
How's
didn't make
this
it.
the brother?
Step aside.
I can't. See, the woman we made it for, I was, well, I am quite fond of her, and I would be somewhat displeased if it turns out that
This guy's head's weird.
you did something to her.
It was my mother's. She left its father before she died.
Face dead?
Oh, that's her name.
I'm very, very sorry to hear that. She was a fierce warrior. And a good woman.
I see a puzzle behind him.
Okay. I will make improvements to the axe.
But nobody asked you to.
Well, it's true, but knowing your mother, she would have insisted I repair that act of vandalism perpetrated against her axe by my brother.
I knew it. You are Brock's brother. The other half of the brand's here.
The blue one is your brother.
Yes. Though my talents are vastly superior. No boast. I swear to Freya.
Do not undo his work. Improve upon it only.
Yeah, but can you put it down over there? That handle is
No.
filthy.
Calm the fuck down.
Okay then. I will just Oh. 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 Oh, is that dried blood? Oh.
So what were you working on?
Oh, that. I call it the Sky Mover. Just up that mountain waits a treasure trove of rare resources. Once I mine it, I'll need a way to bring it all down.
And you know how to fix it?
Not even a little.
He's just polishing it. Father, I've deduced the relationship of this man. Are you proud of me, Father? Shut up, boy. A true warrior figures out these riddles and shuts the fuck up about it.
Did you really make that axe for my mother?
Oh, I'd recognize it anywhere. Ask me. It's one of our best. Infused with the echoing screams of 20 frost trolls. Give or take.
But why her? How did you know her?
She sought us out in the beginning.
What are you doing, kid?
She was a special woman. She wanted to protect people. I suppose we thought it was a chance to give power to someone who'd use it for good. She even spoke our native tongue. She'd say, Madurin sem gengur, egen vigum hans.
Gengur I.
That's right. That's impressive. I see a lot of her in your eyes. You know?
Thanks, Cinder.
Don't touch me.
What? I didn't. I won't. I'll come back later.
Be careful where you're going. There's nobody nice out here anymore since all the people left. I mean,
Alright.
I hate to generalize, but mostly they just try to kill you.
Good tip.
He has more to say, but I think we're good, yeah. What? I'm surprised this is the first one you've heard. I've been doing it all night. It started when he glitched out and I said something similar. You got here about an hour and a half ago. Oh, okay. Then yeah. I've been basically saying that all night. The formula to the meme is, Father, I've done blah 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 blah. And Kratos' response is always, shut the fuck up, boy. A true warrior just does this and shuts the fuck up about it. Like when he magically appears on my back. Like, Father, I've mastered the art of teleportation. Are you proud of me, Father? Shut the fuck up, boy. The true warrior teleports and gives no fucks about it.
That's over.
Alright, where are these runes? Oh, there's one more up there. Where are you? I can barely see the cursor. There it is. Okay. Peb. Oh, but that's not right. Okay, there's that one. One day he'll be... Did I just accidentally hit it on the way back? Okay, good. One day he will be proud.
I can't tell. Are we getting closer to the mountain?
We are.
Why? Do I want to do this now? No, no. Let's just climb the other stuff first. I'm looking for the other stuff first. Fist!
Atreus, to me.
Okay, coming.
I haven't spotted any of the other ones out. Well, no idea what that does. Okay. Guess we have to blow it up. Don't know how.
Please be careful. I'm still fixing that. Stupid head chief. Tell me what's wrong with you.
Nothing's wrong with me. Just experimenting. Alright, so I guess we gotta go up the way that I don't want to go up. No, here's the other one. That was one of them, right? No, it's an E and the backwards B. What? Is this not one of them? Oh, I see. There we go. They can share them. Imagine if I hit it on the way back. There is one here. There's this one. It is... Okay. This one's a little tedious. No, wait, backwards B, not B. That's the one. Yes! Finally. Maximum rage. Where is she? Didn't see her yet. Oh, she's definitely in here. What? What do you mean? Okay. Okay, just... Yeah, I wasn't about to deal with that. What's this? Father, I got a bullseye! Are you proud of me, father? Shut the fuck up, boy. The true warrior gets a bullseye and shuts the fuck up about it. Welcome back, Zoe.
Do you think for this last leg up the mountain that maybe I can carry her?
I told you no.
Why? She meant more to me than you anyway.
What?
I just meant I spent more time with her. We were off hunting a lot.
What did you say, you little shit?
Stop talking.
That was, it's quite the burn.
bad, but not good either.
There's two of these. This is concerning. How's this gonna help? Okay. Wait. Alright. No, it's fine. I was gonna say that's not going anywhere. Common chest armor. Wait, increase cooldown? Oh no, increase the... no. It increases the cooldown, but doesn't increase cooldowns. Big difference. Turns out fire is hot. What? No, get out of here. This is the god of war. Fire means nothing to the god of war. The god of war is born amongst the flames. And he shuts the fuck up about it. Yeah, exactly. Father, it's my birthday today. Wish me a happy birthday. Shut the fuck up, boy. A true warrior is born amongst the flames and shuts the fuck up about it. Ah, oh, fuck. This is so dumb. Okay.
Let him go!
Oh, that's painful looking.
Father?
Wait, that's the big threat? No, okay. It's both. Of course it's both.
Ready yourself.
I missed! Bait him. Now! What was that animation? Get him!
An ogre?
I got the Bluetooth power. Excellent. That hurts to watch. What? I thought I did well. I thought I did well that fight. I tricked him into running into a barrel of fire.
Whoa. I can see why Mom wanted us to bring her here.
Indeed.
Impressive mountain. Oh, the axe to the side of the mouth. I thought you were saying that it was painful to watch me fight that thing.
Is that smoke?
Shut the fuck up, boy. A true warrior inhales the smoke
Stay back, boy.
and shuts the fuck up about it.
What is that?
We must find
Yeah.
another way up.
Take this carton of 12 cigarettes and smoke them now.
Bet she could get us past this.
My
Do
magic
it now.
is useless against the Black Breath, and there's no way
Back to
around
back,
it.
boy.
Odin saw to that.
You're
long
going to
ago.
finish this whole fucking carton of
I'm
cigarettes.
sure you can finish your journey.
Why wait to warn us?
I was busy saving my friend, if you remember.
Oh fuck. I can't even finish that sentence. Just,
The Black
just
Breath is a
imagining
corruption of
Kratos
magic.
just
Even
like
I can't
stuffing
dispel
his son's mouth with
Only the
cigarettes.
pure light of Alfheim is strong enough to break through. But that road is long. What
I'm
does
sorry I
this-
ruined the story.
It's everything.
Follow me.
Why help us?
Maybe I see more of myself in you than I'm willing to admit. Maybe. Maybe by helping you, I'll make up for a lifetime of mistakes. Or maybe I just like you,
Even though we shot your friend?
even though you shot my friend. Yes.
Where must we go?
To a realm beyond your own.
That was an accident, but that was great. Like, Kratos is
Going
just
to another realm?
fucking furious. Just
Only
kicks
for a
the
little
air.
while.
Only for a little while.
Oh man. I know I have a weird sense of humor. I don't care.
We'll use this. Graythar.
Can't. Sindri said it was broken.
Sindri.
The dwarf at the foot of these hills.
He was fixing it when we got here.
Well, no one was there when I passed by. Perhaps he finished. Dwarves are awfully resourceful.
And irritating.
Why
based
can't
on
I
the two
walk
we have
forward?
met.
That too. Tyr's temple is at the center of the lake. It is from there we travel to Alfheim. Thankfully, it's no longer underwater.
Why is that creature in the bay?
No one knows. He just appeared one day. Soon after, Thor attacked, and their battle could be felt across all the realms. Ultimately, it ended in a stalemate, and Thor returned to Odin empty-handed. The serpent stayed and grew so large, he now spans all of Midgard.
See? Told you.
They've hated each other ever since. Destined to kill each other come Ragnarok.
You believe in Ragnarok?
I dearly wish I didn't, child.
I was just trying to see it, like, the camera spinning there. I noticed she's barefoot, and I was just trying to see if we had shoes on. Which we do.
You know, we actually talked to the world serpent.
You did?
An exaggeration.
I'm good with languages, even ones I've never heard before. But when he talks, I can't understand any of it.
Sadly, no one can. He speaks a dead tongue.
Wait, where are we going?
Must be lonely.
Okay. I'll do it.
Watch your step. Just along here.
You sure?
Controller should be
Came through
charged
here
by now.
before and there's no way back across. See?
Is that so? Let me show you something.
Alright. That's more comfortable now that I don't have to sit so close to the
Are you
PS5.
watching? Leosta.
What? It's solid.
Elven architecture. My bowstring was soaked in the light of Alfheim. It can now reawaken the magic of the elves.
Wait, it won't just disappear, will it?
Not as long as the light shines free. This way.
I want one. Those roots. What kind of magic is that?
It's Vanir.
From Vanaheim?
You know of it?
Just stories. Mother didn't say much
Oh,
about the
it's
Vanir.
turning it
gods.
all off.
Just that they're always at war with the Aesir. As compared to Odin.
Oh, this
There
is
are
what
no
it does.
good gods, boy. Thought I taught you that.
Okay. It's gonna be the horn, isn't it?
Tyr's temple. Built with help from the giants, Great Tyr used it to travel the 9 realms and keep the peace between them.
Holy shit, look at the size of that thing.
Everywhere we go, we're attacked. Especially by dead things.
The risen dead grow ever more numerous. Once the roads and trails would have been full of people. Now all have hid or fled, save for the Reavers, savage enough to survive in such a world. Make a right at the bottom of these stairs.
Hey, another one of those light crystals.
Wait there while I reawaken the light. Leosta.
That did it.
She could have done that from down here.
Mending the disrepair. Start by lifting that axle. Good. Now push it back into place. Now realign the wheel onto the track.
It's like complicated process, but it's just me pressing one button.
Perfect. Now push the bridge along the track.
Huh? Oh, there.
What? The whole entire bridge is turning. How is the whole entire bridge turning? Boy, you're really strong.
Shut the fuck up, boy. A true warrior bends the bridge and shuts the fuck up about it.
Tired yet?
No.
He's always been really strong. So about the dead. We heard someone call them Hellwalkers.
This is not gonna get old.
They are poor, restless souls, denied their judgment and their peace.
By what? Did Vanir magic raise the dead?
It could, once. But this is no spell. This plague of dead is but a symptom of a world out of balance. Something or someone has meddled with powerful forces. That is all I know for sure.
There we go.
That's perfect. Come back up. We're ready now.
That was impressive. You didn't hurt your back, did you?
I did not hurt my back.
Through these doors.
Wait, so did the giants or the elves build Tyr stuff?
I think I know what's about to happen.
It was the last great act of cooperation between the realms before peace disappeared for good.
The thing that I was throwing an axe at furiously.
Leosta.
Your bowstring stopped glowing.
Its power is now depleted. Only a few knocks of magic remained in the bowstring, and we used them. Your bow, please. Once you claim the Light of Alfheim, infuse the bowstring with its power. Don't forget.
I take it these are the shock arrows?
You talk like you're not coming with us.
I'll try, but measures were taken to keep me trapped in Midgard.
Why?
The gods don't care for me much.
Not quite? Okay.
Is this it? It's so dark.
This temple has been asleep, underwater for almost 150 winters. It needs only the light of the Bifrost to reawaken.
Those roots don't look like your magic.
They aren't. These roots are part of the Great World Tree, and make travel between the realms possible. Approach the table.
How does it work?
You will need this, a Bifrost, to create travel between realms. It can capture, hold, and transfer the Light of Alfheim.
What typical
Place
game
the
mechanic
Bifrost
is this
there.
going to represent?
What now?
Give it a moment. The temple needs time to wake up from its long slumber. It is from this room, and this room alone, that you will be able to cross between realms. What you see before you represents the temple in which we stand, as well as the realm towers that encircle the Lake of Nine outside. All the realms exist in the same physical space, reflections of each other. These doors, the towers outside, and the 9 realms are all intertwined and coexisting on the branches of the World Tree, separated only by the Bifrost light of Alfheim. This place can focus and control that light.
And is this the World Tree?
Only an artistic representation of it. No, the Yggdrasil is much, much more than this. The Tree of Life is bound to the fate of the world, just as we are bound to it. The tree nourishes our soils. The dew from its leaves feeds our valleys and rivers. The tree's very existence supports all of creation along its boughs. Its life energy interwoven into the tapestry of life. Birth, growth, death, and rebirth. Every strand transcending time, transcending space. Everything comes back to the tree. So, that's how it works. But I'm guessing you were looking for a more practical answer.
Yes.
Very well. The bridge you pushed outside is currently positioned to lead to the realm of Vanaheim. Instead, turn the wheel to our actual destination, Alfheim.
Wait, is this moving the big bridge outside?
Yes, the wheel turns the bridge, and the bridge aligns to the different realm towers on the lake outside.
What?
Wait, there's no tower on this one.
And that's why realm travel to Jotunheim is impossible. Without a tower for the bridge to lock into, the sequence can't begin. Every realm has a travel room that unlocks the bridge to that realm. I'm giving you the one for Alfheim. Now you can
Okay.
lock in your destination.
Seems
We're ready.
a bit
Remember to
complex.
take the Bifrost. You don't want to lose that. Now the realm travel bridge will align, and the realm between realms will open.
Apparently I can't walk through here.
See that giant crystal? Each realm has a corresponding one that focuses and amplifies the power of the Bifrost, opening the bridge to that realm. That's why realm travel is only possible from this room.
What about that one realm
I
tower?
love how unimpressed he looks.
The Jotunheim Tower disappeared from all realms.
I just
over
wanted to see the
100
look on his
winters
face.
ago, when the giants vanished from Midgard. Where the tower went and how they moved it remain a mystery.
It didn't work. We're still here.
Follow me.
The Bifrost is dark.
This trip was its last use. There's no going back until it's replenished with the light of Alfheim.
So we are trapped.
Someone of your ability should have little trouble getting back to Midgard.
And we'll be able to make that black hole go away?
With the captured light of Alfheim, yes.
Well, as we progressed, took a while. Oh, cool. It's different. This is your favorite place in the game? It's nice looking.
Welcome to Alfheim, gentlemen. Think you can spot the light? I can barely see it. Something's wrong. See that column of light on the horizon? It's housed in the heart of a ring temple. We'll find what we need there. No. No. Damn it, not yet.
What's happening?
To restore the Bifrost magic, you must step into the light. But be very careful not to get caught.
No!
That was,
She's not dead. Is she?
Not likely. Come.
I love the nonchalance. Just, like, it's fine. Don't worry about it, boy.
Look at this place.
Stay by me. Touch nothing.
We're in a museum. Touch nothing. Okay, that didn't work.
It's strong.
Arrows don't work. Oh, there we go.
I think you killed it. Look up there.
This has to be, like, dead on in the middle.
Whoa, what's that about?
Not our concern, boy. Focus.
Unfamiliar thing? Throw axe? Yeah. Every puzzle in this game is solved by an axe.
Boy. What does it say?
Something about an eternal war for the light. I don't get it. If both sides need it, why not just share it?
Greed. You will find it a common cause for war.
But is it good for absolutely nothing? I take my hat off to the person that decided that he should open the chest by ramming his fist right through it. It's great.
They keep murdering the lighthouse.
It is war. The end of one. The robed one's lost.
I wonder if I'll get to use the Blades of Chaos at some point. Oh, so like different weapons? I mean, I do remember like there were alternate weapons. But I guess this is more of a reinvention of gameplay, so who knows? What are these things? They look like semi-dragonfly-like. The Blades of Chaos were rad. What did they do?
What are they attacking
Describe
us?
them.
We didn't do anything.
More will come.
I'm in Alfheim, and
Where's this stuff
I'm
even
supposed to
from?
draw meaning from that. Like, elves, berries.
Yeah.
It's not up to scratch on my mythology, you know?
Did you say something?
No.
Oh, okay. At least we're getting closer to the light. Wait, is that Sindri?
Hold on. Keep forgetting the whole trigger.
Atreus, to me.
Okay, I'm coming.
Wait, is that? Oh, that's going back. It's a quest, but we got this dude here.
What speaks to you?
Resurrection stones are now available in shops. Resurrection stones can be purchased so Atreus can revive Kratos from death. Oh no. Oh dear. Wait. There were giant knives attached to chains that were wrapped around your forearms and seared into your skin. And you swung them around on the chains and they came back to you. Alright, I need to see what this is. But, it's chaos. Oh. Fancy. Looks pretty cool. Okay. I don't know if I should say it now or wait until it actually happens. Simple resurrection stones. Carry one at a time. But I think you know what's coming when it happens. Cool down? No, we're good. We can upgrade this though.
I think that's a keeper.
Yeah, they're pretty cool looking. I think for now, let's just leave it.
There is something else to tell you.
How
What?
are you coming before us, dwarf? We were told our path was the only one between realms.
Well, it may be the only way for you to travel, but we dwarves are full of surprises.
That is not an answer.
Dwarves are the sneaky
Hang on
ones
to that
always.
sense of wonder. There's so little mystery once you've amassed the wealth of arcane knowledge that I have. Where to comb the realms for exotic resources. How to craft them into creations that defy imagination. To the novice, I'm sure it all seems like magic, but... oh, all right. It's magic. Are you happy now? I know it's not my business, but if I were you, I'd wash off that symbol painted on your neck.
We were told it would help protect us. Was that a
Oh.
lie?
Oh, no, it's a protection stave, all right, but you can't render that pigment into paintable texture without blending it with boar urine. And is that...
What is it with these elves and dwarves and pigs?
Well,
The other one was talking
your
about pigs as well.
ugh.
Elves. I just did the worst thing possible. I called a dwarf an elf.
Sindri, have you always been so...
Clean? Huh. Don't I wish. No, I was just as unsanitary as the next dwarf until the day a Vanir witch set me straight.
Why are they so different though?
The magic, there are hundreds of thousands of tiny beasties on everything around us. Oh, so small you can't even see them.
No.
It's true. And if they get inside you, they make you sick. But the witch told me there's one wood, the oak, that's a natural deterrent. Stops the beasties from spreading. So now, I make all my handles from oak. See? I think of these things. Okay, back to work.
I mean, I'd love to keep chatting, but it feels like he's just gonna keep going. Okay. What? There we go.
What'd you say?
I said nothing.
That's the second time he's done that.
Okay.
So something going on here.
your mother speak of this realm?
Not much. Just that since the elves are always fighting over the light, we kept them isolated.
This is pretty nice looking. Dew of cooldown. A drink from the dew of the world tree brings lasting benefits. Cooldown permanently increased by 2. Oh. Damn, that's good. Glad I stopped for that.
Huh?
Again, I said nothing.
Weird. Could have sworn you said something.
What is it, boy?
Okay.
Voices. You don't hear that?
I hear nothing.
It's going away now. It was screaming. Lots of voices. Angry. You really didn't hear that?
No.
It felt evil.
I do like how they set that up. I thought the kid just wanted some, you know, loving attention.
Look, should we try talking to them?
No.
But maybe they need help.
They do not stop us, so they do not concern us.
But
They
maybe...
do not concern us.
They do not concern us, and then I'm turning the boat around. It doesn't look like I can go up there anyway. Damn it, where are your stories, dude? I want to hear more stories. Be full of them.
That must be the Ring Temple.
Wow, this is cool. I like the lighting here.
It's sad the elves can't work things out. Alfheim's such a beautiful place, but war makes it ugly.
You see with the eyes of a child. In war, the soldier sees beauty only in the blood of his enemy. The rest of him is lost.
That's
Sometimes
a good
never to
line.
return.
You know about war. Now, the blue door. That's gotta be the entrance. Let's
Boss
go.
boy, I'm the god of war.
Careful, boy.
What are they doing?
But they haven't really told stories in a while.
The bridge is gone. They covered the crystal with that stuff. Why?
To prevent reinforcements.
These things remind me of, Burrito.
Hey, what are you talking about, Annie? Annie! Go get the engine started, Annie!
You can see it? Good, I'm glad I'm not the only one. You're thinking those flying bugs from Justice League? I have not seen Justice League, But I know what you're talking about. Because that cut, that special edit. The grasshoppers from A Bug's Life? I think it was A Bug's Life, yeah.
The bridge from down there?
I find it funny that those two movies were pretty close to one another.
Okay, so that did something. I think. Okay, here we go!
Hey, Annie, what are you doing to the bridge, Annie? You need to get back to work, Annie. We got a pod race coming up, Annie.
I like to think these beings, they just refer to everyone and everything as Annie. Ah, that. Oh no, I got it. I got it. Just at the edge of range. Playstyles differ so much. You never did melee combat. You threw the axe a lot. I mean, I was throwing the axe a lot. It was when those... I was fighting enemies that I really shouldn't have been fighting. The ones that would one-shot me and had skulls above their name. Yeah, I mean, in general, yeah, playstyles do differ.
Wait, combined together like that, they kind of look like a room. It doesn't make sense.
Come, back to the boat.
Okay. I mean, I generally go with whatever I find the most fun. And sometimes I will have to do things in a tactical way.
Tell me about war.
Wars are fought for two things: survival or advantage. Battles may be won by the better
And let's hear
soldier.
this.
Wars are won by those who are willing to sacrifice everything to ensure victory.
There's nothing wrong with how I'm playing. I mean, I didn't think that.
Father,
Not for a sec.
Pillars and Ring farm in Elvish Rune.
What does it ask?
There's nothing wrong with the way I play things.
Sure.
Says the guy that
Yep,
fucking
you
spent
and
almost an
life
hour
is
fighting
pure.
something he could have waited 20 minutes for to
Yep,
get stronger.
It's water, all right.
But it's fine.
Boy!
Oh, you look very
It's the
concerned.
voices again, but different voices. Less angry. They were asking for help.
We are here for the light. I do not care who they are, nor what they want.
You never care about anything.
You have something to say?
No.
What you say, you little shit?
Luger.
I mean, sometimes there's something wrong with the way I play things. Like,
What's happening?
but at the very least, it's amusing to watch.
Look what we found. Father,
Yes.
the voices I heard, it was hard to make out. But way in the back, I'm pretty sure I heard Mother.
That is not possible.
But I know what I heard.
Atreus, enough.
Father, I have parted the sea.
Look at those horns.
Are you proud of me, Father? Shut the fuck up, boy. A real warrior parts the sea and leads his people to freedom and shuts the fuck up about it. That's not gonna get old anytime soon. kid has every right to be pissed with Kratos' crappy dad. Yeah, I mean, you know, this is a result of Kratos' own dad being distant, and so therefore he cannot do the same thing, you know? But I imagine when push comes to shove, he will die and say that he loves his son. You know? But, you know, I like to frame him as this...
Stay away from those cages.
Wonder why they're locked up.
I like to frame him as this guy that just tells the kid to shut the fuck up constantly. Like, you know, a true warrior needs no thanks, basically that mentality. It's just so good because there's so many things this kid does to win his father's approval. Ah, man, it's actually kind of horrible and sad, but... It's funny. It's amusing to me.
I think you got him. Hope that was worth it.
Okay. I don't think I can do this. Yeah, no, that wasn't gonna work. The kid's gonna need a psychologist real soon to deal with the trauma of his emotionally absent father. Probably. Most likely.
Phew. I'm ready.
But I mean, when they're being attacked, he does care for the kid. I think at least there's some sort of semblance of love there.
Hey, Annie, why are you going near my chest, Annie? You try to steal from me, Annie?
He's gone. They have wings, why don't they just fly back up? Oh! Oh shit. That looked good. A bit strange, their insides, they looked like cookies and cream ice cream almost. Like, that's not what I was expecting them to look in the cross section. What? My insides look like ice cream? What the fuck is that supposed to mean? You want to rephrase that one?
Hey, wait for me.
I said that about the elves? Yeah, but... it did. It wasn't like a retort. You know, the elves weren't talking about ice cream. And then I was like, huh, your insides look like ice cream.
We will find out.
I've got a cold treat waiting for you. It's my axe.
You were wrong back there.
Oh.
I know Mother's voice better than anyone. It was her.
She is gone, boy. Speak no more of this.
Fine.
Wait, what? I think this is just to go back, so let's just leave it. Oh. I find it a bit concerning the thing kind of explodes.
Hey, there you are, Annie. We got a pod race to run, Annie. Get in the race car, Annie.
Oh, it's like infinite rage. That's cool. See, he cares about his son. Doesn't want his son to end up in a pod racer. Those things are dangerous for a child. How do we get over there? Can we just leap? No. Am I missing the obvious here? Ah.
Hold on, boy! Fight! Run, boy!
Way to go.
Harry!
Oh no. A creature with wings.
No way across here. Too bad the witch's bowstring doesn't work anymore.
Okay, well. I guess we go this way.
Hey, you sure the witch is okay? I'd hate to think she died helping us.
She knew what she was doing.
Okay.
I'm a bit concerned that I haven't opened any of these. But I guess it comes later. It looks like those crystal things open it. Nice. Or we just, how about we just go down?
If we cut enough away, the bridge above us should reappear.
Right.
Expect resistance.
Right.
What am I looking at here? Oh. Yep. Look. It's past that point in time where, like, brain is at 100% efficiency. Things are gonna get flaky.
Above you! Incoming fire!
Charge it up. Make sure. Wait, stone. Oh, okay. We've done this before. Done this before. Oh my god. Okay, get it. It's alright. No, I said. Fuck!
Tell me when!
Oh, this is annoying. Get it. What? How did I miss? Oh, you dick. It's alright, there's health here. Okay. Get him! Oh shit. Get off here.
Only 2 left!
Thanks for the update, kid!
He's open! Down your chin!
Yeah, well, we got big problems at the moment. Brutal. Wait, what? What? Why was he standing still like that? Ow! Yeah, I mean, look. That's just my passive ability going off, it's fine. Oh, piss off. Do it. It's not fire, boy, it's ice. Quite clearly it is ice. Shoot. Got it. Finish him. That is so weird.
It's over.
Like, I wouldn't think that a golem would have a spine like that.
There it is.
Watch our backs, boy.
Like, it looks... And I know you're going to hate this sentence, but that golem spine looked a little too fleshy. Be a golem spine. Hate the sentence all you want, but you know I'm right. I mean, how else would you describe it? You thought it was like its heart or something. Yeah, either way, right? It's a little... It's got too much flesh. There's no other word, like...
I did it! You brought the main bridge back.
That's what it is.
Find a way up.
Like, what other word am I supposed to use? It's not my fault, it just sounds a little creepy.
light makes more than bridges. Maybe this will spit us out on top.
Light elevator. Well, alright. Ew. But, like, what word am I meant to use? Give me a synonym. Something I can use instead of it that doesn't sound as bad.
Look! The blue door! We made it! You know,
So combative? It's not
I would never get used to
combative,
walking
it's
in
just...
solid light.
I want to hear it.
The door. There's no seam.
What?
We have a problem.
I mean...
These doors do not open.
Hello? I don't get it. Why even have a door then? Hello?
Come, we will find another way in.
Okay.
The dwarf again.
Sindri? Hey,
This
How-
way.
How does
hey
he...
Sindri. Could you...
Whoa! You killed an ancient?
Yes,
Was it difficult?
yes,
Is that all you're gonna give me?
yes.
Riveting conversation.
So how come Brock's blue and you're not?
Boy,
Oh, it's fine. Very good question, actually. You see, my brother's not as careful as I am. In fact, he prefers to work with metals using his own bare hands.
Ugh.
No gloves. Says it's the only way he can hear what it wants to be. Touch enough raw silver and it changes your skin irreparably. That means forever. I wouldn't bring it up to him, though.
So, has he got,
You know how
like,
sensitive
some
he
kind of poisoning?
I guess that makes sense. Sindri, why don't you just make up with your brother already?
Me? Make up with him? Because he's an obstinate pighead incapable of...
Visit Wiki Dwarves and
He
Pigs.
says the most terrible things about me just because he's insecure about his own work, which, let me tell you, is subpar. Because he blames me for the things that aren't my fault.
Huh? Like what?
You think that's actually a thing
Would you
silver
pardon me,
does? What,
please?
turn your skin
I need
blue?
to collect myself.
There's a lot of people who use colloidal silver to keep themselves healthy. They end up turning blue. What? Silver turning skin blue. Let's see. Is this a thing? Apparently it is. It's Argyria. That's the name of the condition. Argyria or argyrosis is a condition caused by excessive exposure to chemical compounds of the element silver or silver dust. The most dramatic symptom of Argyria is that the skin turns blue or blue-gray. It may take form of generalized Argyria or local Argyria. Is there any bad side effects to it? Possible implications. Although research is not definitive, the literature has suggested that Argyria can cause a decrement in kidney function. Additionally, a lack of night vision may be present. The night vision would be most likely due to damaged rods in the eye from the exposure of silver or silver dust particles in the ocular region. It just looks so creepy. Ugh. Okay. Well, the thing.
Look here. Another.
This giant's a sorceress. Her name is Groa. Looks like she had visions.
He has a
Odin
book.
kill her for her book?
But yeah, there you go. I guess we all learned something. Your skin can turn blue if you get exposed to
We're
silver way
inside.
too much.
Of course.
These things feel like Star Wars characters, I'm sorry, but I just hear them talk and I just think Star Wars. Oh man. Splunky got a graphics upgrade? What the fuck is Splunky? Never heard of it. Oh. What? I mean, I don't know, like... It's effectively like, is your refrigerator running type, like, intro. Like, what's the deal with airplanes? Wait a minute. This isn't Splunky. Studio audience laughter. I just need the Seinfeld sound effects to go off now. Get him!
I think I should be helping more.
Can I turn this off? I can. Oh, that's good. I'm a contrarian. No. It's not being a contrarian at all. I just speaketh my mind. My default position is that I'm not a contrarian. I'm just gonna say that I speak my mind. That is all. Like, people that have been here long enough, they know. Just say hello next time. Yeah. I mean, sometimes there's nothing wrong with that, right? Not everything has to be a Reddit upvote comment. Anyway, that aside, how's it going, Izzy? What? That? Where did that come from? Not everyone has to be contrary either. I mean, look, it comes from, like, if I play a game enough, it'll be like a thing where the people that tend to only watch that game are like, wait a minute, this isn't the game that I watch. Like, yes. Shut the fuck up, boy. A real warrior plays every single game possible under the sun. Oh. Great.
There, the light.
They've covered it up with that stuff. Why would they do that?
I should sleep. No.
Look.
I was a Terraria streamer for 2 years straight.
Oh no!
Was I? I don't know. Maybe.
Why are they killing him? He didn't do anything.
Do not assume.
I've always
You are
played
seeing
like a
the
mix
end
of
the
stuff.
road, boy. You do not know what led to this moment.
But he didn't even defend himself.
That was his choice. We make ours.
Okay, here we go.
Contra account 4, fine. What, you want me to agree that I was a Terraria streamer for 2 years? I'm not gonna do that. Or I not? I mean, not consecutively, maybe overall, maybe. Uh-oh. Hold that. What? I actually have to pay attention to this. Shit. Why are these ones so much harder? No, get him! Oh no. Oh. Okay, it's dead. Hey, that's pretty nice. It
Look for a way inside.
It gives you their loot. Okay, sorry. What were we saying? Oh, yeah, contrarian stuff. I mean...
That did it! Look! More light bridges!
Follow me.
I'll agree when it's like close to being true.
Father, you're almost dead!
See, oh, that's what he. Okay. I thought he was just saying that in general, like we're just walking casually. He's like, "Dad, you're almost dead." All right. Okay, no, we have to go. Oh shit. Oh! That looks so good. Get out of here. I'm so confused as to how things with wings die like that.
We got him all.
I'm also interested to hear what, like, Amy's cat did. I've heard it do quite disastrous things sometimes. Are we done? That's gotta be it, right?
You're restoring all the pathways.
Or is there one more left? I wonder if this is like... I have to try and... Yeah, okay. How do we hit all of these at once?
We could try through here.
That doesn't work, kid. Oh, what a face, that's creepy. Ugh. Alright, that worked. That's just straight through the middle. What? What do you mean? No, hang on. There we go.
Aw. I don't think we're supposed to be in here.
Quiet.
Like the ambience here.
Did you hear that?
Stay alert and by my side.
Hey, when we make it to the light, how do you think we get it into the Bifrost?
The witch said to step into it
She did?
when she was ripped away from this realm.
Oh, how did I miss that?
You were more concerned with her safety than our goal.
Oh shit.
Quiet! I have him. Your knife boy.
That actually, yeah, they got me.
That was close.
I was not expecting it, and it was loud in my headphones.
You don't gotta tell me. Oh, so sticky.
Ooh.
Another one!
Stay back.
The light!
Yes, we are near our goal, but we must be careful. Understand?
God,
Oh, it's a hive. This whole thing's a hive. Wait, he stepped in poop in his litter box and ran all over the house. Yikes. That's unpleasant.
There. When it falls, be ready. We will need to move quickly.
okay.
Oh, there we go.
Jump, boy!
Right! Look out!
Here they come. Stay behind me and protect our flank.
Yes, sir!
I'm guessing this is just like a survival thing. Wait. I can't jump across. Okay, where? Damn it, I wish I had my rage now.
Keep shooting, boy. I will clear our path. Shorten the time between your volleys.
What happened to accuracy on speed?
There are many targets. You will not miss.
This is a cool sequence.
Superior numbers. Stay focused.
Oh, that was satisfying. See, this is feeling more like the classic one now. Let's go. Do it.
Boy. Are you injured?
I'm fine. Wow. It's beautiful.
See, he asked it was injured.
The light. It's making the whole temple reappear.
He's a caring father
Source
deep
of
down
all.
inside.
Wait,
Deep down inside he cares.
it's singing. I hear her! I told you I heard her! Do you think she's in there?
You're off to bed? Alright, Zoe. No worries. See you later. Have a good evening.
That really hurt. I felt like my hand was on fire.
I think once we get to the end of this section, we're gonna stop anyway. 'Cause it is 2:30 here.
Stay here.
But I want to go.
Stay here.
Plus it's been like 5.5 hours of this.
Last
Jeez,
resort.
dude, I'm like powering through this.
You're giving me your axe.
I'm letting you hold my axe. It is not a gift.
Okay.
Still.
Oh, right. Oh.
What is this? Faye?
This kind of reminds me of that scene from
You
Gladiator.
have to come back. You left me here alone.
Atreus?
Alone with him.
Oh. That's yeah, something
He
horrible.
always leaves. He's never here. He doesn't want me and he never will. I don't know him and he doesn't know me. Doesn't seem to want to. I'm strong. I'm smart. I'm not what he thinks I am. I know better. He doesn't talk to me. Doesn't teach me. It should have been him. Do you hear me? Him, not you. Except, I don't mean that. You know I love him. I just wish he was better. I know he can be. So if he tries, I'll try. But if he doesn't, please come back. I know you're out there somewhere.
Wait. Come back! No! No! What have you done? Why did you do that?
I saved you! You were trapped in there! I waited, but you wouldn't come out! So I pulled you out!
Boy, I was gone only...
Oh shit.
moments.
No! You've been gone a long, long time! I didn't know what to do! You left me here! Again! Why don't you care?
That's impossible.
Damn.
We should go before they come back. I hope you got what you needed.
Jeez, look at the pile of bodies.
Look, there's our exit. But
Wait,
there's
the
no light
axe.
to make a bridge.
Axe.
We're trapped. And the
Axe.
witch's bowstring is useless.
I mean, if there was any moment to be proud of the kid, like shit, it would be now. Like... pile of bodies.
Boy, your bow. Hold it out.
Light arrows, alright.
On my
Justifiably very
Push your
mad.
arrow
Yeah.
into the stone.
I mean, how long was he in there for, really?
It worked.
We can now make our way back. Come.
Father, I perfected the art of elven magic, Father. Are you proud of me, Father? Shut the fuck up, boy. A true warrior learns the magical arts of elvens and shuts the fuck up about it.
There's a light crystal ahead, just laying there. Maybe
Hours?
Get out of this stupid place.
Yeah, I guess not much time would have passed. Still a lot, given the pile of bodies. And also given how much force it took for him to get in there in the first place, like pulling him out. Would have taken quite a bit of raw strength. I mean, give the kid credit. Did I put this in the wrong spot? I did, didn't I? That didn't really help. I'm missing here. Oh. That's great. I know. Dunzo. You did the same thing? Okay, good. I don't feel that bad about it. Ow. Wait, could... Oh, that does very little. That does very little. Okay.
Rip him apart!
Oh, so good. I almost went off the edge. Okay. Now what? Oh, right ahead.
Finally! I'll light the crystal if you find me an angle.
Let us make our way back up.
This is one of the only games that you feel lived up to the hype, not just story, but how satisfying the combat was. You know, I can't say I remember much about this game. But then again, I guess, as far as PS4 goes, like, despite having one, I didn't really get that many games for it. And it's only now that the PS5 is out that I'm kind of going back and playing through these larger titles. But I mean, that's what the PlayStation's good for. I think their story-driven stuff is just really good. That's honestly what made me get a PlayStation, was just the exclusives on it are pretty good. There's this other game that's coming out soon that I want to get. It looks like it's a Studio Ghibli movie. I've linked it a few times in Discord. It finally has a release date. Let's step into the light again. Kidding. It's... oh, the angle. What's it called again? It was called... I want to say Balto. Baldo. The Guardian Owls. It's still in Discord if you scroll a little bit upwards. Not that far up.
This is blocked too.
Break that guard feel. Quiet runic attack. Same one, but it stacks, right? Yeah, we're good. Oh, no we're not. Ah. thought that might have been the solution, but it's not.
Oh, look. The blue door that's not a door.
And a sand bowl.
But how do you expect me to reach it?
On a weird angle. Need a crystal. Ah. Boss.
Where are you taking that? You gonna carry that everywhere?
I just might.
Let's try her first. That doesn't look correct. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. Let's see. Oh, no, that's right. Just hack silver, nothing else. Ah. Shot. All right.
You can reach the bowl now.
Uh-huh.
Well, boost. I mean, he's still understandably upset, so that's fine. We're gonna get one-worded replies.
Anytime you're ready.
What does this mean?
Seed.
Remember the shape.
Yeah, I know.
Go ahead.
Greatest man or tallest tree begins as any more than me. Yeah, it's seed. Stupid riddles. So, it's a door after all.
Open door, please. Okay. What did we just do? This looks completely different.
Great. The one with the horns is back. What does he want now? I hate that guy.
He will be back.
Oh no, the boat isn't here. It's still back at the other side of the lake.
Then we go back the way we came. The lift.
Okay, well, I reckon let's leave it here.
We really
It's
gotta go
a
back down here
logical
again?
stopping point, I think.
You see any other way?
How do I do this again? It's like option, save. Got it. This is,
Then
very immersive, but it is late. It's alright, it was only almost 6 hours worth of gameplay. It's cool. Alright, well, this is where we're gonna leave the stream for tonight, chat. I'm a bit wrecked. But I'm gonna go get some rest finally, and yeah, tomorrow we'll probably continue this a bit more. Though I most likely won't play it as late as it will be Sunday, so probably only put in half the amount of time tomorrow. Anyway, thanks so much for watching. I'll see you all next time.